Live from LA Pierce College here, Ken Stanley Court. It's the 3C2A Women's Volleyball Championships on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Mike Cepeda, Jeff Stoynoff with you on this weekend's coverage, along with Matt Henson, Emery Johnson helping us out from the Moorpark crew. He'll be helping us out tomorrow as well at soccer. And happy you have joined us, everyone. Game 3 about to get underway. It'll be LA Pierce and Sierra. Pierce, the host school, third time in the state tournament history that the host school has made it to the finals. Second year in a row, Canyons made the Final Four last year. This year, it's the Final 8. And we have two teams that have punched their ticket into the semifinals. Fresno and Grossmont will meet later today in Game 5 of our coverage. Game 3 about to get underway. LA Pierce and Sierra, and we will have that for you coming up in 3 minutes and counting on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Spread the word, everyone. You can watch this live on our website, SoCalCollegeSports.com, or you can go to YouTube. If you have something that has a YouTube app, whether it be a set-top box, Apple TV, Xbox One, search SoCal College Sports 1. Spread the word. If you have any family, friends that couldn't make the drive, couldn't make the trip, be sure that they know that they can watch this live. Friends, family of both programs today can watch our coverage throughout the weekend. We will be here for 6, tomorrow for 1. It's the 3C2A Women's Volleyball Championships on SoCalCollegeSports.com. It's continuing coverage of the California Community College Athletic Association Women's Final 8 here from L.A. Pierce College, Ken Stanley Court. Mike Cepeda, Jeff Stoynoff with you on today's coverage. Game 3, it is L.A. Pierce, the host school, and Sierra, the number 3 team out of the north. Number 2 team, L.A. Pierce. And Pierce, a very impressive season under head coach Nabil Mardini on the season, 28-3. And a winning streak coming in of 11 in a row, 15-1 at home. I believe that lone loss came. To Grossmont. Grossmont has 2 wins over L.A. Pierce this season. Sierra, meanwhile, also an impressive season, 22-5, 14-2 in conference. Winners of 5 straight, 15-0 at home. About to get underway. Opening festivities here. It's the host school, L.A. Pierce, the Brahmas, taking on the Sierra College Wolverines. Happy you've joined us, everybody. Spread the word. SoCalCollegeSports.com. You can catch all of our coverage live this weekend. And if you have the YouTube app available on a set-top box, Apple TV, Xbox One, for example, search SoCal College Sports 1. We are live right now. And we'll have the championship game tomorrow. This is game 3 of 6 today. Game 4 later on will feature El Camino and the number 1 team from the north, Cabrillo, the defending state champion. And then the semifinals later tonight, 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. start times have been assigned to those games, but that is fluid at the moment. That is subject to change. We had a very long match in our opening contest between Gamelin and Grossmont. Grossmont with a 3-1 victory, but they were taken to the brink in a few of those sets, and they were able to come out on top and persevere through to the semifinals. Fresno City with a win over Cypress, 3-0, in dominating fashion. Fresno looked very, very good, the 2 seed out of the north, and they will face Grossmont later today. And it'll be the winner of this match coming up, L.A. Pierce and Sierra, and El Camino versus Cabrillo. Winners of those 2 matches will set the table for tonight. And obviously the winners of the later games, single elimination format, will play in tomorrow's final at 2 p.m. here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Spread the word. We want to get this out to as many friends and family that couldn't make the trip. Mike Cepeda, Jeff Stoynoff, Emery Johnson, Matt Henson with you on today's broadcast. Jorge Cepeda on camera. About to get underway here live from Ken Stanley Court on the campus of L.A. Pierce College. Molten, the official ball of the 3C2A. This broadcast also brought to you in part by eTeamSponsor.com. And by IDX. And you can visit IDX and their array of equipment that's available to the public, giving you the power to create IDX-TEK.com. And we will have a wireless camera featured later on the broadcast, and you will see that. And that shot brought to you by the power of IDX. And Jostens, the official maker of awards here for the 3C2A. Starting lineups tonight for Sierra. It'll be number 1, Mercedes Nicholson. Number 2, Stephanie Christofferson. Number 6, Bella Orteza. Number 9, Ali Wubin. Number 11, Ryan Blackwood. Number 13, Grace Lemo. And number 15, Maddie Rowland. For L.A. Pierce, that'll be number 2, Whitley Doss. Number 11, Cassidy Rosso. Number 14, Kamala Lubbock. Number 18, Peyton Moyles. Number 20, Cairo Harrell. Number 22, Julia Izquierdo. And number 66, Haley Alvarez. About to get underway here. Quarterfinal number 3 today. Single elimination format. Win or go home. It is a change from last year's format. 4-team double elimination. They added 4 more to the slate, but 1 less loss. We are about ready. I want to shout out to Kevin Pratt. We wish him well. He was supposed to come on the broadcast, but had some coaching duties that took him away from that. But KP, he's a stud. We miss him. We look forward to covering some of the San Diego City College men's volleyball later in the school year, early 2017. Had the chance and opportunity to cover his women's program, the Cuyamaca College women's volleyball team. We got to see Grossmont and a couple other of contenders here in 2016 for the 3C2A title. Grossmont already through to semifinal number 1 later today. That'll be at 5 o'clock. Both teams in a reddish uniform, working left to right. L.A. Pierce. They're in the lighter red. In the darker red, the more burgundy-ish colors, it's Sierra. It's the Brahmas and the Wolverines, and we are underway. That one off of the block. Good touch. Far side, good swing. Tough one to contain, but that's a great job here by Sierra early. Back set, not down. Another dig. Good rally to open the match. Far side, this is Doss. Doss can't put it away. It's a battle of digs and tooling that block off of the hands of Haley Alvarez. That was Mercedes Nicholson. So Nicholson scores to put Sierra on the board first here in set number 1. Ari Sampson serving it up. Doss blocked back over. Coverage. Doss will have another crack at it. Looking for the roll shot. Is this going to be a net violation? Well, either way, the point is going to go to the Brahmas. Ties it up at 1-all. Best of 5. Graciela Maldonado at the service line. The slide timing a little bit off there. It's going to allow an opportunity. Back set near side. Alvarez has that blocked over. Jump float serve, tough to deal with. They go back to Alvarez. Hard angle, not down though, dug out. Free ball. Outside, Doss. Another dig. That is 5 digs thus far. We're only through a few points in set 1. The kill put away by the Wolverines. Grace Lemo. Doss bumps it over, looking for the back line. Blackwood has been fantastic thus far for Sierra. That one's off the mark. Three to 2 early on. Sierra with a 1-point lead. Alvarez from the service line. That's a great pass. Back set. Looking for the donut. Gonna find it. Lemo. Well, she flashed some power earlier. And a savvy veteran move for the freshman. Grace will now serve it up with a 2-point lead. Top of the number 2 team out of the South. L.A. Pierce College. Good back set. That one sliding over. That is a fantastic job. Megan Weaver moving on that ball. And Peyton Moyles setting her up with the jump set. Bring on Kamala Lovick. Serving. And that one blocked back over. A roof job by Weaver, and Weaver making her presence known early here. That ties it up at 4-all. Lovick, the libero, will tee it up again from the service line. Again, handled very well. Good swing, dug out easily. Diason. And that one blocked over. Christofferson So Sierra holding their own early here against the host school. The Brahmas excited about hosting this year. Outside, big swing. Cassidy Rosso. And if that looked big time, that's because it is. Rosso, 330 kills coming in to the final. Pretty gaudy total. Grace Lemo already with a couple kills herself. 399, she's eclipsed with a couple here in the first set. The 400 kill barrier threshold this year for Sierra. That point goes to Pierce, and they have themselves a 1-point lead at 6-5. Serving it up, this is Izquierdo. Bump set. Almost a free ball situation. Rosso! Cassidy making it look easy. Biggest lead today so far for LA Pierce, 7-5. So Izquierdo. That one not handled well by Christofferson. Roll shot kept alive. Can they free ball it over? Rosso keeps it alive. Back set, blocked back over, Rosso again. We keep on calling her name, and that's one you would expect to hear a lot of today. And Rosso on offense now playing a little defense. Straight down back on the Wolverine side. It's a 3-point lead for LA Pierce. Lemo gets it over. Doss working. Check that was Harrell. Harrell on the slide. It has gotten away from the Wolverines here. Huge run on the serve of Izquierdo. Tough one again. Free ball. Outside, Rosso. That one's in. Well, Lemo thought that was going to go a little hard on the angle. Rosso knowing exactly where she is. Pinpoint accuracy on the line. It's 10-5, and the Brahmas have lapped Sierra in set one thus far. We'll be back in a moment after the timeout taken by the Wolverines. Official ball of the 3C2A Volleyball Championships here from LA Pierce, Moulton. It's a 10-5 lead for the Brahmas, rolling here in set number one against the 3 seed from the north. Sierra College, back set. Harrell can't put it away. Battle at the net. Alvarez gets it up. Rosso swings into the block. Not much on it. It's easily blocked back over, so Sierra back in the scoring column, cutting the lead to 4 for the Brahmas. Christofferson serving it up. That's a great pass by Alvarez. Sets up Rosso, and when she can get some mustard behind it, we see it right there. It's an easy score for Cassidy. Back to a 5-point lead for the Brahmas. That one into the twine. I'd say that's the first service error that we've seen so far from LA Pierce. Bella Orteza now serving for the Wolverines from Sierra. Another great pass. Alvarez off of the block, not down. That's dug out. Lemo tries to go hard angle, and she is off the mark. Wide of the sideline. Doss back into the front row. as Rosso will go to the jump serve. Set it Moyles, keep point alive, and then the kill from Doss on the far side. What an up, what a point. Largest lead so far for the Brahmas. Another tough serve from Rosso. Limo dug out by Rosso. Outside, illegal touch. Looked like Alvarez and Moyles crossed their wires a little bit, resulting in an illegal touch. Cuts the lead back to 5 here for the Brahmas, 13-8. Sierra will try to go on a bit of a run here. Back set, Doss just gets it over. Free ball, near side, that's a tough set. Lemo adjusts to it, gets a little something on it. Back set, Alvarez finds the hardwood. Haley Alvarez. It's just a perfect set. And you really have to give a lot of credit to Moyles putting that right on the money. 14-8, back to a 6-point advantage for LA Pierce. Alvarez off of the block, battle at the net. She tools it off of a Sierra College player. That was Roland. And it's another point, the biggest lead thus far for LA Pierce, 15-8. Lamo gets roofed. Alvarez and Weaver. Weaver early on had a couple points and a block. Another block there, an emphatic one at that, 16-8. This one's starting to get away from Sierra. Lemo gets it over. Alvarez outside. Doss off of the touch. 17-8. The wheels starting to come off for the number 3 seed from the north. The Wolverines trying to regroup, but it's so tough against a team who's hosting. They have a big fan base behind them at home. The dump. Coverage not there. We have a whistle. It's going to be a net violation, looks like. No. Call it a double tack and illegal touch. So I'll stop the bleeding momentarily for Sierra. Back set again. Alvarez dug out. Tapped over. Alvarez. Here comes a slide. Weaver. Weaver. Let's look at the replay here. That's a just terrific synergy between Alvarez and Megan Weaver. 18-9. Lemo blocked over by Doss. Whitley Doss, sophomore opposite. All over that one. It's a double-digit lead here for the Brahmas at home in the state championship tournament for women's volleyball. Tough serve. Bump set, they'll set up Whitley. Whitley, good swing, not down though. Lemo, and they let that go past the end line. Terrific judgment by Lubbock. Timeout Sierra. It's 20-9, we're in set 1, and LA Pierce in dominating fashion, looking like they're gonna find themselves in the semifinal later today. We'll be back in a moment on SoCal College Sports. (20-9). The Brahmas putting it on Sierra right now. Oh, it's a gift from Alvarez. You'd rather miss long, though, than in the net. That's what I've been told. Alvarez going after it, but sails long. So the lead is 10 for the Brahmas. And we have a conversation going on at the table. Looks like we're good to go. Good pass from Alvarez. The slide again. Weaver right on top of it. That's Blackwood. That's an illegal touch by Sierra. I will say this. It's been a dominating performance by the Brahma Bulls here in set number 1. But Ryan Blackwood for Sierra has been fantastic at libero. Another long serve. Blackwood at the service line now in the white libero jersey for Sierra. The Wolverines down by double digits. Outside, Rosso dug out again. That one's in. Well, that's a good job by Alex Dixon. Cuts a lead to 9. Another great pass from Alvarez. The back set. Weaver looking for the hardwood and Blackwood. That's great diagnosis. And that one tooled off the block. Dixon again. Short serve. It's a tough one by Blackwood. Handled pretty well. Rosso! Man. Let's see that one more time. I feel sorry for the ball. I mean, that is just some serious steam on that ball from Rosso. A hitting error from Dixon. Good serve, 23-13. Brahmas 2 points away from taking the opening set of match 3 today. Rosso again, off the block, not down, good coverage. I'll go to the well again. Rosso off of the block and scores. Wonder what her hitting percentage is at, because I got to tell you, she seems to be hitting at a very high clip. We'll have stats for you between sets. But based on the eye test, good short serve. Set up a free ball situation. Alvarez with a good pass. Rosso blocked over. Kept alive. Battle at the net. Moiles gets it over. Good rally. Back set. We're looking for Harrell, and Harrell, off of a touch, is going to score and make it set point. Well, it's set 24. Apparently there was a scoring error, so that'll do it for set number 1. 25-13. It's in the books, and L.A. Pierce just putting it all over Sierra, and let's see if Sierra can regroup in set number 2 when we come back on SoCalCollegeSports.com. So L.A. Pierce opens up a can in set number 1 on top of Sierra. That's about as textbook of a dominating performance as you're going to see at any level. Sierra really, in set number 1, really fortunate to get into double digits, and they were just blown away. And everybody pretty much signed on the Brahma side, but really Cassidy Rosso stood out amongst the bunch. 330 kills coming into the state tournament. The freshman with gaudy totals. Adding to that number, we'll have official stats for you coming up shortly for set 1. Bella Orteza will get things started here for Sierra. The Wolverines will try to respond. Rosso off of the block and out. And she continues her hot hand. Strikes first blood here for the Brahmas. Working from right to left in set 2. This is match 3 on the day here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. That one dumped over. Good swing from Doss. Can't put it away, though. Blackwood again, another dig. Lemo gets roofed over, but it's not down. Illegal touch. That'll end the point. You can have the biggest arsenal in the world, but if you don't have a setter that can put your hitters in a position to succeed, you're not going to be very successful. And Peyton Moyles has been fantastic here today. In addition to Cassidy Rosso, Whitley Doss, we've seen a couple times, Haley Alvarez. Peyton Moyles is really shining today at the setter position. Ross with the jump serve, and we have a whistle. It's a mulligan. Wrong sport, but you get the expression. Rosso will tee it up, and man, jump serve, a thing of beauty. It's an ace. And that's a tough person to ace is Blackwood. We've seen her today. She's been very good out of the back row at the libero position. Harrell hits it over. Is this going to be 4? No. Blocked over. Harrell again. Sierra just trying to tread water here. Harrell puts it down off of a touch. And the point, it's a 5-0 run to open set 2. And the dismantling continues of Sierra. Brahma Bulls looking for a spot in tonight's semifinal number 2. Should be a good crowd. We have a very good turnout today here at Ken Stanley Court. And we have a yellow card issued. Perhaps some choice words from the Sierra side. Volleyball officials usually pretty quick with the trigger. They're not going to take any kind of sass of any sort. And that's a finally gets Sierra on the board. Kristen White scores for the Wolverines, 5-1. Check that. Kalala Strickland on the kill. Just reading my spot charts. That's Doss. Doss pushes it back out to 5. Maldonado back to serve here for the Brahma Bulls. Commanding 6-1 lead in set 2. Alvarez, Blackwood again. Back set, Alvarez puts it away. She is just too much, too good. Alvarez came in with a pretty lofty total herself, 176 kills on the season. Short serve, and it's an ace. That is a beauty from Graciela Maldonado. 8-1. Inside the 10-foot line. It's executing a short serve to perfection. Puts a little more mustard on that one. Finds Blackwood. Blackwood gets it up, and this one's going to sail past the back line out of the back row. That was Christofferson, 9-1. Timeout, Sierra. We will do the same. We'll be back. Nine to 1, Sierra trying to get something going here, but the Brahma Bulls just all over the Wolverines. Apologies, everybody. We're having some technical difficulties up here in the booth with the internet situation. That one, a huge kill from the near side. Rosso, shocker, I know. 16-7. The lead again approaching double digits once more. Izquierdo now serving. She can't contain that hot shot over the net. 16-8. Harrell puts it away. 17-8. Far side, off of the block, not down. It's a pretty good swing there from Sierra. That one put over. We keep on going. Dixon over the block. Rosso, good swing. Middle shot. Moylis right there. Rosso down the line, and it's in. Do we have an injured player down for Sierra? Looks like that's Kalala Strickland. She maybe turned an ankle underneath. Let's see if we can bring up the replay here. Just go back to it. So Strickland comes off. She's being tended to by the trainer. It's a 10-point lead for the Brahmas. And Moylis now going to serve it up. Tamia Files. Call to action for the Brahmas. Good swing in the middle. Anika Lewis, a freshman outside hitter. First time we've called Lewis's name, showing very, very well right there against the double block. Pretty tall order, but she succeeds. Rosso, well, anything you can do, I can do better. And Rosso just really shining here today in quarterfinal number 3 on the day on SoCalCollegeSports.com. At that point, Rosso unable to keep it alive. It's a good battle here from the Wolverines. Still trail it by 9 in set 2. Ari Simpson now serving. Harrell. Simpson unable to get that to that in time. And a nice effort on it, though. Double-digit lead yet again. Maldonado. That one. The onslaught continues here for the Brahmas. 21-10. It's Maldonado now to serve with a commanding 11-point lead. That's a good swing, dug out by Moyles. Here comes a bump set, far side. This is Files, and Files gets it over. Blackwood unable to contain it. Uncharacteristic there for Blackwood. She has been fantastic here today for Sierra at the libero position. And that serve will sail long. Another impressive run from Graciela Maldonado. Oh, nice set. And that one dances on the tape, and Files is going to score a kill, 23-11. Alvarez now serving. Brahma Bulls 2 points away from closing out set 2. Alvarez out of the back row. That one blocked over. Blackwood. And we keep going. Back set. Weaver. Miscommunication there. Moyles. Maybe a double tap there, but the Brahmas get it over. Near side. Pretty good rally. Doss trying to end it. She'll do just that. Set point. Brahmas. The official ball of the 3C2A Volleyball Championships, Moulton. And here's Haley Alvarez, the sophomore, looking to close it out. Back set. Lemo dug out. Weaver on the slide again. Blackwood right there. And that one's going to sail long. No touch ruled. Christofferson beyond the back line, 24-11. We'll come back with the third set here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. It's the Women's Volleyball Championships 2016 edition for the 3C2A. We'll be back. About to start the third set here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Game 3 of 6 today. Third quarter final. 2 of them already in the books. Grossmont and Fresno have punched their ticket to the 5 o'clock game. And how about that? Getting off to a great start here in set 3. Anika Lewis. You saw her briefly make a splash in set number 2. Not a starter here today. Check that, Mercedes Nicholson on the kill for Sierra. Alvarez trying to respond. That's a great touch over Ali Wubin. And it's a 2-0 run to start set 3 for the Wolverines. Sierra, the 3 seed out of the north. And Harrell finally gets Pierce on the board here in set 3. Set up by a great pass. Near side, Lemo blocked back over by Weaver. Weaver bumps it up. Set up for Alvarez down the line, and it's a crush ball for Haley Alvarez. Ties it up at 2 here, early set 3. 2 sets already in the books for the Brahma Bulls. 1 set away from the semifinal later this evening. That'll be the final game on our slate. Originally scheduled for 7 p.m. And that is a fantastic serve from Maldonado. We saw her go on a very good run in set number 1. Maldonado, well, when you go for broke, a lot of times you're going to have some service errors, and we see one right there. That one goes into the twine. Ties it back up at 3-all. Nicholson off into the back row. This is Ari Simpson on to serve for the Wolverines. Alvarez bumps it up. Weaver looking for the donut. Great coverage there from Sierra. Lemo, 399 kills coming into the championships. That one's going to go beyond the back line as Doss looking to put some top spin on it. Could not get that one to fall into the court of play. So Lemo, not with the score, but put it in a position. Doss, big swing and a huge block. Ali Wubin. That one into the net. Ari Simpson. Unfortunately, it looked like there was going to be a momentum shift in favor of the Wolverines. They still lead it by 1, 5-4 here in set 3. See Sierra going to run here. Blackwood going to try and get things started. That one blocked back over by Doss. Good diagnosis as Wubin tried to dump that one over. Tied back up at 5. Serve from Alvarez. Lemo looking for the back line. She goes pretty much at a 45-degree angle and scores. Outside, Doss mistimed the jump. Didn't matter. Tools the block and scores. Six all. Lovick serving. She'll go beyond the service line on the opposite side. So Sierra hanging around here in set 3, trying to make a day of it. Pretty good pass from Alvarez. That sets up Weaver with the slide. Very effective on that piece. 7 all. Well, the slide is a timing play, and when you can get that timing right, it look very, very good. And here comes Cassidy Rosso. Rosso 5 of 7 in that second set. The block in full force from the Brahmas side as that ball falls down in the area of the Wolverines. Brahmas back up by one, 8-7. Blackwood gets that one into the twine. No free ball there. Sierra gets a swing on it. Alvarez out of the back row. That might have gone beyond the back line. Wubin keeps that alive. That one blocked over. Christofferson. Harrell keeps that from going over, but she hit the net. Back and forth we go here in set 3. Good float serve from Blackwood. Finally, Rosso gets denied. I want to say that's the first time she's been blocked today. Sierra maybe finding an answer for Cassidy. Blackwood again will go to work. Outside, they go back to the well, and Rosso not denied that time. Finds a chink in the armor and exploits it. Moyles serves it up. A great set. Christofferson puts it over. Alvarez tools a block. Nicholson unable to contain it. 10-9. The Brahmas shoot out in front. Nicholson in the middle. And that looked very close to the back line. They say that it goes past the back line and route to the point for the Brahma Bulls, but that was very close. That's too bad they can't show the replay there. That's a good swing. Lovick digs it out. Sets up Rosso, and Rosso mistimed it. That was a really good job by Moyles to put that into position for Rosso to do something with it, but Rosso unable to time it perfectly. 11-10, the Brahmas still up by 1. Christofferson back to the service line, off of the tape. Back set Rosso, can't put it down, dug out by Lemo. That one punched into the air by Haley Alvarez. Free ball situation, and that battle won by Ali Wubin. Big hit in the middle. That's Harrell. Cairo putting the smack down on that one. 12-11. Brahmas up by 1. And we see the power there from Harrell on the replay. Nicholson we have a rotation violation going to go against Sierra. Well, the margin for error very slim for the Wolverines, already down 2-0. Can ill afford mental lapses like that result in free points for the Brahmas. Now a 2-point lead, 13-11, and Blackwood been so good today. Shanks that one into the stands. That serve long from Rosso. Tough serve. Harrell puts it away again. Harrell, a force in the middle for the Bulls. Good timing. 15-12. That one off the tape. Nicholson, good pass. Near side, Lemo. Blocked back over by Weaver. 16-12. Short serve from Maldonado. Looks like that one went outside of the antenna. 17-12, starting to get away from Sierra here in set 3. One set away from going home. Brahma's looking pretty good here. Looking to advance to the semifinal number 2 later today. We'll be back in a moment on SoCal College Sports. Brahma's serving it up here, leading it by 5 in set 3. Alvarez bumps that one up. Moyles sets up the slide again, and they really have not had an answer from Megan Weaver. That one off of the tape, onto the Wolverine side. That one hit off the block by Lemma. Doss, good swing. Blackwood, fantastic dig. Wubin with the setter dump. And when you get passing like that of such a great swing from Doss, Blackwood, an even better play. Just can't have it. Simpson, second service error this set. Tough serve from Alvarez. Lemo puts it into the twine. 20-13. Pierce 5 points away from their spot in tonight's semifinal. Alvarez going for all or nothing on that serve. And it's long. Wubin now serving for Sierra. Short serve. Maldonado takes it. Moyles sets up Doss. Far side. Looked like that was out. I thought that was out. Can we see the replay there? Doss puts a nasty swing on it. Man, it was pretty close. Didn't matter. We're going to have a touch. So the point will go to L.A. Pierce. We have confirmation from the booth. Indeed, a touch. 21-14. Lovick serving. Miscommunication between Blackwood and Lemo. Very well placed. Lovick again. Lemo takes it this time. Big swing on top of the net. Maddie Rowland. And Rowland has had a couple bright moments here for the Wolverines. That one into the net. An untimely error for the Wolverines as they are now 2 points away from being ousted in this final 8 here in the state championships, L.A. Pierce College. Tall order going up against the number 2 team in the South. Having only dropped 3 games this season, 1 to Moore Park, and then 2 came to the top team in the state, Grossmont. who has a win earlier today. They are through the semifinals for the state championship. Moyles, net violation. Well, look, she either hit the net or was an illegal touch by Moyles. They ruled it a double tack. Looked okay, but the call goes against the Brahmas. Tough pass, and that one hit back over. Christofferson. Good pass from Lovick. Oh, that's a setter dump from Lovick, but it goes out. She caught everybody off guard, just could not put it in the court of play. 23-19. And hold on. Blackwood going on a run on her serve. Alvarez does not handle that one well. Rosso rolls it over. Good angle shot. That puts a free ball situation in play here. Near side, looking for the line. Alvarez right there. Outside Rosso. Blackwood on top of it. Near side, Rowland off of the block, but not down. They go to Rosso, and she'll put it away. Match point, L.A. Pierce. Dyckson gets it over. Can Rosso close it out? She's dug out by Allie Wubin. Bump set. Dyckson off of the block and down. So Sierra making a game of it here in the third set. They're down to match point for the L.A. Pierce Brahma Bulls. They need a run here from Christofferson. Back set. Rosso off of a touch. Wubin keeps it alive. Bumped over. Here comes a free ball. They go back set again. No. Harrell in the middle. Blocked back over. Oh, wow. What a point. Dyckson goes short. Bumps it to Haley Alvarez. Back set. Rosso for the match. And how fitting that Cassidy Rosso puts the punctuation mark on it. We see the final rally, and Rosso finally puts that point away, 25-20. It's a 3-0 sweep for the Brahma Bulls, and they move on to the later game this evening, game 6 later tonight. That will do it for our coverage of quarterfinal number 3. The final quarterfinal, El Camino and Cabrillo, the defending state champ, coming up at 3 p.m. on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Join us about 5 minutes beforehand as we go live here from L.A. Pierce. Thank you for watching.